Coach someday. Absolutely.
Celtics dribble out. Do it.
This is Celtics Review, and we're back for Game 8 of the NBA season. The Celtics win 92-79 against the Orlando Magic, bumping themselves up to 3-5, and the Magic dropped to 2-7. Fun game to watch. The Celtics played okay defense this game, unlike some of their other games. In the first, other than the first quarter, the whole entire defensive scheme the Celtics had was very good and was enjoyable to watch, other than watch people go right by them for 20% of the quarter. Boston Celtics box scores. Tatum, 4 for 16, didn't play well. He's still not shooting well. Only 6 rebounds, 3 assists, a block, or 2 blocks, and a steal. 14 points. Marcus Smart, 8 points, a steal, a block, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, and shot 3 for 8. So, okay game from him. Jaylen Brown carried us, 28 points, a steal, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and shot 58% from the floor. So, he actually played well. Robert Williams, 12 points, steal, a block, a rebound, 3 offensive rebounds, shot 75% from the floor. So, good game from Robert Williams. Al Horford, once again, playing very good. Al Horford had 12 points, 3 blocks, a steal, 7 assists, 12 rebounds, and shot 33% from the floor, but 2 for 5 from 3, so he played fine. Then a shooter, once again, just not shooting well. Only had 8 points and shot 4 for 11 from the floor and didn't make a single 3 out of 4. Aaron Nesmith made his first point of the year, and finally maybe he can do something for us because he hasn't even played half the season. Josh Richardson, fronted by him, played 18 minutes and had 3 points with 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Also a steal and a block. So, all-around okay performance for the Celtics, other than Jaylen Brown, and you can't really see the defensive stats. We had 7 steals and 9 blocks, so just you could see that from there, but like the actual defense couldn't see from the stat line. Orlando Magic box scores. Cole Anthony, 4 for 18 from the floor, shot 22%, 13 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds, and shot 2 for 11 from 3, so he didn't play well. Wendell Carter shot 5 for 12 and 2 for 5 from the floor with 13 points. 13 rebounds and 4 assists, 2 blocks, 2 steals. And it was surprising. I didn't know he could shoot like that. The Celtics would just leave him open at the 3-point line and he'd make it. Mo Wagner's brother, Franz Wagner, 9 points, a steal, 3 rebounds, and shot 1 for 7 from 3. So he didn't play very well. He's a rookie. He did go nuts the game before and had like 28 points, but this game he didn't show up. Mo Bamba, 5 points and fouled out. He had a block, 10 rebounds. Jalen Suggs, he's only a rookie, so you can't get too mad at him or like too critical, but he hasn't been playing well. 10 points, a steal, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, and shot 4 for 14 from the floor. Terrence Ross came in, scored 8 points, just some little bench help. RJ Hampton had a good game off the bench. He had 19 minutes, had 12 points, assists, 3 rebounds, and shot 4 for 8 from the floor. Everyone else is just garbage time. They didn't do very much. I'm gonna go over the Celtics game flow, how the game went. They were losing in the first quarter, and they still losing in the second, but we were only down by 2. So they lost 28-26 in the first and tied at 18 in the second. The Celtics came out in the third different than the whole entire game, and the Magic didn't score for 9 minutes, so that was very cool to see. That straight line that's like this for at least like a quarter. That's like just like that, and that was a part of the Celtics defense. And they also the Celtics scored a ton during this run, so they had a good like 30 to something run, and that was the reason we beat them basically. Everyone played decent except for Tatum didn't play well, but he played well. Like he was a little bit off, but he played fine defense, and everything else was good. The Magic suck, so you can't really get too excited about this win. Third quarter was basically the reason we won this game. I mean, this game wasn't very important, so there's not very much to talk about. But a new Celtics drama story came out before the game, and there was a players-only meeting for the Celtics. It was basically just a bunch of players, and they talked. It was a quote-unquote dinner, like a dinner for the Celtics, and they just talked about that collapse against the Bulls and how they got absolutely destroyed in the fourth quarter. Wojnarowski, he you're not gonna believe everyone, but like he said like it wasn't productive and it wasn't even beneficial. I don't know what he's talking about. He has no clue what he's talking about. Said, but quote unquote, he said, not a terribly productive meeting and maybe not even beneficial. He's a Knicks fan, so I really don't care. It was Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, like all those dudes. It was basically just them talking and about how that passing the ball thing, how it shouldn't be made public, and that was a little bit stupid to say, but it was needed to happen. Okay, that's about all I could talk about for the Celtics game, as there wasn't very much, and it's kind of a boring game to watch. But I'll talk about the other scores in the other games that happened today. Brooklyn beat Atlanta. Durant had 32 and played well like he always does. Atlanta, still a good team, and I think they could be a contender in the East. Cleveland, once again, winning. Cleveland's actually not bad, and they beat Portland today. Lillard had a chance to tie the game in the corner, or it was either tie the game or win, but Jarrett Allen played great defense in the corner, and Lillard missed. Golden State beat Charlotte in a domination loss. They beat them 114-92. Indiana beat New York, which is very surprising because New York is good and Indiana sucks. Miles Turner was the main force for that win. Memphis beat Denver, another surprising game. John Morant had a beautiful 360 layup that I saw to end the quarter. LA Clippers beat Minnesota. Who cares? Boston beat Orlando. Let's go. Philly beat Chicago. Philly's a little bit like, they don't have other players, but they're still beating teams, so that's kind of scary, and I hate them too. DeRozan once again had 37 going off. Sacramento versus New Orleans. Sacramento wins. Harrison Barnes having a great season so far, averaging around 20-something points per game. Dallas beats San Antonio just barely, and Luka continues his horrible streak of shooting. And Jalen Brunson carries her team with 31 points. Toronto beats Washington, and Van Vliet had 33 points. Celtics have the Miami Heat today at 7 o'clock. It's going to be a scary game to watch because the Heat are one of the best teams in the league, easy. I just hope the Celtics can pull something off and show themselves and fans that they actually can do something in the East. So I'll see you guys on Friday whenever this Heat game's over. Hopefully they win. Go Celtics. Please get this locker room stuff straightened out, and Jason Tatum, don't shoot 4 for 16. See you guys on Friday. Peace.